Hello and welcome. Now, if you've been watching my reviews of Deep Beyond, there's like a point where I start going, this book has gone completely off the rails, and it's not really what was pitched. And I'd still think we're in that zone, but boy, I actually had a lot of fun with issue 9 here. This was a blast. Now, we start off with this really gory first page, like, whoa, right? And the dude's like narrating in that last split second of his life, like, you know, if my astronomical knowledge isn't too rusty, I'm looking at the elliptical dwarf galaxy of Canis Major, which, geez, dude, I'm an astrophysicist, not an astronomer. I don't know what any of that stuff is named, but, that would be quite the sight, right? In that split second before everything stops working. Boy, nasty. Like, that is a nasty thing that the secret spy did to them. So, they escape the alien world. They're back on Earth. They're deep underwater. They're wearing pressure suits. And one of them is a traitor. And the traitor is now taking care of business. The traitor is like the president's daughter or whatever. And, well, fortunately for our heroes, they had one of the aliens with them. And she kind of puts him back together. And if you're kind of bothered by gore or whatever, there's a lot of that at the beginning of this book, man. It is, yeah, it is what it is. I think that's the only way to put it. It is what it is. Now we go from this introductory like terror sequence here, because this is like deeply unsettling stuff, to well, politics at the barrel of a torpedo tube. Like that's what happens for the rest of the book. Is lots of chatting and lots of politics, and that's where the real meat of all this is. I'm going to show one more spread as soon as I find exactly the page I want. Nope, that's got Ghibli bits. We better not show that. Here we go. So they get captured by the government. Remember, the characters over here are like rebels against the government. They're trying to do stuff. They're fighting the power, rah rah, sis boom ba, all that kind of stuff. And that's eventually what led them to going to the alien world and all that kind of stuff that we've explored in the last couple issues. So, the president lady over here and them are mortal enemies. She's also, kind of this guy's enemy, but also kind of like a friend. It's like frenemy territory. Like, I like you, but, I'm an evil politician, so I'm just going to kill everybody. Because that's what they do, right? The writing here is pretty good. This issue like sucked me in. And I specifically want to point that out because the last couple issues haven't had that effect on me, but this one did. It was like, yeah, I'm back to really digging this book. Everything about the emotions are high charged, the pace is fast, there's no meandering. It's just like, we're here, we're going here, and we're going to go bulldoze through everything story wise until we get to where we're supposed to be. It's direct, it's fast. We're getting just enough secrets unveiled. Honestly, the pacing of this book is a lot like everything else Mirka Andolfo's worked on as a writer. The pacing is a lot like Unnatural's pacing, and Unnatural is probably very similar in that kind of regard of the story really kind of went somewhere different than like the initial pitch. There was a whole lot of weird conspiracy stuff going on there, and effectively we've got a lot of that same conspiracy stuff going on here. Like after reading this issue and thinking about it for a few minutes, like I totally understand exactly where we started, where we're going. I think I've even figured out a big spoiler that dude face. Let's get up here because I like this panel. That dude drops on us like at the very end. He doesn't. He just like asks this question, and the question itself is a spoiler, and so I can't tell you what it was, but it's great. The art is fantastic. Like everything looks good. Everybody looks good. Some of the panel backgrounds are great, man. Like she's standing in front of like a map or whatever. But I love this here, where he's got this like realization hitting him, and you got that like red danger and all that. It's like his spider senses tingling. It's great stuff. So I'm back on the Deep Beyond wagon, man. I'm glad I did not leave the wagon. I'm glad I did not cancel the book. I'm glad I stayed on here and kept reading this thing because This was pretty good, and I think it sets up the last couple issues to be really exciting material. So you all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Hope to see you again next time. And until then, read Deep Beyond. Bye bye.